Hey, good morning. It's Monday morning. It's about 9:35 a.m. I just pulled all of the items that I need to pack up this morning. I've got 10 items going out. I didn't do a darn thing yesterday. I'm not sure exactly what happened. I think it was last week. I just put too much pressure on my foot and I ended up hurting my big toe somehow. Now I can't even walk on it hardly. I think I might have bent it too far getting in or out of the van. I didn't feel anything initially until about 2 or 3 days later. I think it was all that walking around at the thrift store. And I just don't think it's a good idea to go today, even though Monday seems to be a pretty good day over there. But as my friend Sarah says, you can't buy everything. And she is right. I still got this game over here that I need to do something with. It's in my way, guys. It's in my way. And I got to get it out of my way. So the first thing we got going out is that Haddocker electric shaver. I picked that up last week at the Salvation Army. I think it was $4, but it sold for $24.95 with free shipping, and that should go first class. I picked up that Exitel import PC audio recording adapter. That was at the Salvation Army. It's kind of heavy. I sold it for $20 free shipping. It's got to go priority, and I probably won't make very much on that. We got a Krups tool over there, and that sold for $8.95 free shipping. We got a Microsoft XB set of AV cables, $6.55 free shipping. We got this aluminum strainer at the Salvation Army a couple weeks ago for 50 cents, and I took an offer of $10 plus $5.95 shipping on that. If you guys remember, I got that free Christmas stuff last week. I lotted these two items together and they sold for $14.95 plus $5.95 shipping. I picked this book up in Portsmouth about 4 or 5 months ago, and it sold for $9.95 free shipping. We sold this GVP flat iron for $15 free shipping, and I sold that copy of Battletoads for the Nintendo Entertainment System with manual for $49.95 free shipping. And then the last thing we sold was this pumpkin body butter. Picked that up here at the Salvation Army, and that sold for $14.95 with free shipping. So not a fantastic weekend, but it was okay. Had a few sales. I just got to go get this stuff packed up. I'll talk to you guys in a few. Hey, what's happening? It's 8:40. It was a pretty cold day outside. It was in the teens. I'm forcing myself to do a little bit of work now. I just got done photographing that game, and I'm going to put it up on eBay tonight. Alright, I'm back. It's 10:17 p.m. I got some things photographed. I got that G.I. Joe box done. I got that clock photographed. But there's definitely a problem with it. It's new old stock, and the battery is dead. It's supposed to be a solar charged battery, but I imagine since it's been sitting in there for over 10 years, it probably won't hold a charge. So I have to sell it as parts. And hopefully somebody will buy it and know how to throw a battery in it. But that ain't me. If you guys remember, I bought that Hamilton Beach vintage mixer a couple of weeks ago. I'm going to try to sell these parts. I just don't feel like trying to sell the whole mixer, and I haven't seen any parts sold on this. I'm just going to give it a gamble and see what we can do. Anyways, my friends, I think that's about all I'm going to do tonight. I think I'm going to hop out of here early and talk to you guys tomorrow. Hey, good morning. It's about 10 a.m. Tuesday morning, and I was just gathering up the items that sold on eBay overnight. It wasn't a terrible day. I've got 10 items going out. We sold this Led Zeppelin LP to a guy in Australia for $24.95, plus he's paying shipping and international fees. I sold this Lifetime quart marking tool. I think I picked this up at a Goodwill a while back for a few dollars, and it sold for $25 with free shipping, and I think it'll probably be able to go first class. We sold that last piece off of that Oster 3-cup food processor. It sold for $11.50 with free shipping. I sold those 2 boxes of verbatim DVDs. I picked those up for $1.99 a box over at the Savers back in March, and they took forever to sell, but they finally sold for $18.50 with free shipping. And I'm going to try to get those in a legal flat rate envelope. This is a nice one. These came from that Hamilton Beach food processor that I bought last week. I did a variation listing and listed the shred blade and fine shred blade, and one buyer bought both of them for $33.90. What I like about that is I only have to pay 1 shipping fee instead of 2. I sold this pair of Nike Air Jordans. That sold for $12 plus the buyer paid $13.25 shipping. I really didn't think I was ever going to sell those pair of shoes. They were listed for a long time. I actually picked those shoes up at a garage sale back in 2017 for $4. I bought a bunch of shoes from this kid for $4 a pair. And that is the last pair to sell. And I sold this lid and pusher for $12.95 with free shipping. Somebody bought this Educational Insights Math Shark for $13.95 free shipping. Sold this copy of We Play for $7.95 free shipping. I gotta say, guys, this is the absolute best sale I've had in a while. This is a really nice stapler. It's called a Foley 26 and it's made in Denmark. And it's just a very heavy duty, very nice stapler. I believe it's actually pretty rare too. And we sold that for $179.95 plus $7.75 shipping. I picked that up during the summertime at my friend's thrift store in Northampton. I ended up getting that for $2. So I think that's a pretty good score. That was something awesome to wake up to. Anyway, guys, I gotta pack this stuff up, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Hey, check this out, guys. I just hit 3,500 feedback in my store. That's over a course of about 7 years. I don't think it'll take another 7 years to get to 7,000, though. We gotta keep on trucking forward. Hey, good morning, my friends. I hope you guys are doing well. It's Wednesday morning, and it is 10:02 a.m. But I did organize some items so that I can take photos of them today. I also straightened out this area over here. It was full of boxes and everything. I've moved some of the items onto the shelf just to get them out of my way. Those are all video games that need to be tested and eventually listed. I did photograph that hat, and I'm going to sell that on eBay. That's the one that says "Stand Proud," very patriotic. I tried to look at these wigs, but it looks like they're not selling for much, and I think these wigs may have some condition issues. So I'm thinking I'm not even going to mess with them because I really don't know enough about them. I tested this Cambridge Soundworks surround sound speaker system for the computer, and everything seems to work fine. The thing's very loud, sounds good. The only problem I can tell is you kind of have to tune this button a little bit so that you can get sound in both speakers at the same time. Doesn't seem to be a real problem, but I am probably going to end up selling it as is for parts. But I think I'll still probably be able to get the same amount of money because it does work good. That's something I would really like to try to list maybe tonight. I'm going to ask $50 for it plus shipping, and if it doesn't sell, I'll probably just lower the price a little bit. I had somebody request a return on that NES gun with Hogan's Alley. I suspect the individual might be trying to use the game on a flat panel television. You can't use Nintendo guns on a flat panel television. You can only use them on older televisions from the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. But anyway, they opened a return and selected item not working, so I'm going to end up having to eat the shipping on both ways because they're not informed. And that's always a bit frustrating. I've just got those 5 items going out today. The first item there is that Omega Juicer Nut, and that sold for $24.95 with free shipping. We sold that VHS copy of The Day the Sun Danced, the true story of Fatima, and that sold for $13.95 with free shipping. I sold that Beachbody replacement disc. It's disc 3, sold for $9 free shipping. This set has been listed for a long time. Some discs sell better than others. I just keep them up there because why not? And then that package over there is this set of 2 intercoms. One's a Radio Shack, one's a GE. It took a very long time to sell, and I don't know why, but it sold for $28 out the door. And the last thing to sell was this Jaguar Lesney car. It sold for $8 plus $4.95 shipping. I took a best offer on that. And that's all that I got for you guys right now. I'm not really supposed to be going thrifting today because I'm supposed to be catching up on my stuff, but you know, it's Wednesday, and I think I might just go anyway because I'm a bad boy. I just got to know what they're putting out on the shelves. Nothing like that thrill you get when you find a $150 item sitting right there in front of you on the shelf. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to be able to go anywhere until I get this stuff packed up, so I'll see you in a few. Hey, how you doing? Good to see you again. It's 2:03 p.m. Wednesday afternoon, and I'm just sitting in the parking lot over at the thrift store. The lunch is being served. The pig appears to be very happy over there. It's pretty quiet over here at the Salvation Army. There are a few customers in there, but not too bad. I've probably been out since about 12:30 or so. I've already been inside the Salvation Army, then I went over to the Moore store, and now I just came back. And I did pick up a few items between the two places. I picked up this Xbox 360 copy of Brave. All the video games were $2. Then there was this Xbox 360 copy of Alan Wake. And I think this is actually a pretty good one. This is an Xbox 360 copy of Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition. Then over at the More Than the Thrift, I picked up this little grapefruit knife for $1. It sells for between 15 and 20. I got these pocket copters, as seen on TV, for $3 over there at the Moore store. Looks like they sell between 10 and 12 plus shipping, so not a lot of money, but it's a few dollars and it's light. This was also over there for 50 cents. It's some type of pen. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but they were selling in 4-packs for about $30, so I'm hoping I can get like 10 to 12 just for the single one. I found this Nickelodeon action figure of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There was not just one, but two, and they were $2 a piece. And it looks like these sell for between $10 and $12 a piece. I might just try to lot them up together and see what happens. This is a vintage Radio Shack speaker. Paid $4.25 for it over here at the Salvation Army. And it looks like one sold recently for about $15 plus shipping, but I'm going to try to ask $20 plus shipping for mine because there's none other listed. I got this pair of Sony wired headphones. I got it for $3.40. I'm pretty sure you could sell these headphones, but I actually really need a pair of headphones. All my headphones are broken, and my backup pair of earbuds that I had just busted last night. I accidentally pulled the cord right out of the base of it. So I have my CPAP machine going on, and I've got the little broken thing in the strap trying to listen to everything on one speaker. It sucks. So this was great timing for me. I got this new old stock Coleman steak puller, and looks like they don't sell for a lot of money. I'm thinking I could probably get about $10 shipped for this. It was 85 cents. I picked up the Leaning Tower of Pisa. No, I'm just kidding, guys. It's a stack of vintage Tupperware plastic cups. There's also two big ones. These are not Tupperware, but they're vintage, made in the USA. Surprisingly enough, guys, these sell in lots of 10 for about $35 plus shipping. But the listing that I saw, they were all the same. These are a bit different of a variation, so I'm going to see what I can do. I might try to throw the big cups in there as well. If not, they're really good cups. They're from the 80s, and I'll probably just keep them because they make good cups in there. They just make good cups. But there are 10 of them, so it was $2.50 minus 15%. I picked up this box of Turbo Seal replacement rolls for $2.50. I believe they're all there, and this should sell for between $25 and $30. This is a package of GE filters. The box is open, but the items are still in their sealed plastic. And I looked up a recent comp. One had sold for $17 free shipping. This was $1, so I should make a few bucks on that. You guys remember a few weeks ago I picked up a licky mat for $1.50. I just found another one. I'm just going to go ahead and put quantity of 2 in the listing that I already have, and should be okay. I picked up this nice KitchenAid toaster for $4.25 over here at the Salvation Army. And it looks like they're selling in used condition for between $20 and $25 plus shipping. And I don't know how well you guys can tell, but it's in pretty clean condition. I think probably the best score today over here at the Salvation Army was this Villaware Grand Crepe Maker. Paid $4.25 for it. The box is open, but you can see it's still in its plastic. I believe it's still new. I didn't see any that sold, but we do have a couple up here. One guy has a new one listed for $172.49 plus shipping. And then we got a gentleman or lady trying to sell a used one for $90 plus shipping. I'm not really sure how much I'll get for it, but I do have a lot of faith in Villaware because it's a wonderful product. People do buy them. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get $150 for it, though, but you never know. I think $4.25 was a fantastic deal for it. Anyway, that's all I found right now, guys. I'm probably going to shoot back in there for a few minutes, see if I can find something. I know one thing, I got to get this video up today. It's probably been about 3 or 4 days since you guys had a video. Just haven't had anything all that exciting to report. And that shall be my main focus this evening. All right, it is 2:53 and I am done for the day. There's that cool Suburban again. I actually talked to that guy last week and just let him know how much I liked his Chevy. I was just curious if he was the original owner. He was not. All right, I walked around a little while longer and I found a couple more items. I found this Toby wrap set. It's just made for wrapping up little infants. It says 6. She charged me $5 minus 15%, so I got it for $4.25. And it looks like these sell for between $20 and $25. In some cases, even plus shipping. So I decided to go ahead and grab it. And it's light enough. It feels like it's light enough to go first class. This is a really good one here, guys. This is a Black & Decker Sweethearts. And it looks like you can make heart-shaped waffles. And it looks pretty clean to me. I sold a lot of these types of items, but I've never seen that. But when I first saw it, I said, I like it. So I looked up the comps and was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, guys, looks like these are selling pretty good. One just sold recently for $60 plus shipping. One sold for $70 plus shipping. $70 free shipping, $70 plus shipping. I'm probably going to end up asking $70 plus shipping. I paid $4.25 for it, so I think that was pretty good, guys. So all in all, I think I'm going to go ahead and give this day a thumbs up. So even though I wasn't really supposed to go thrifting today, we now know what I would have missed had I not went thrifting today. But a good friend of mine told me that you can't buy it all, and she is right. But sometimes I just get that sixth sense that says, go out today, and I'm glad that I did. Anyway, guys, I'm going to shoot over to the house and see what's on the old Barbie. Hey, what's happening? It's about 10 of 10, and I'm just kind of chilling out a little bit, just doing a little bit of photography. I was watching my buddy Chuck's haul video at the Goodwill today, and he found some cool stuff. If you guys never seen Backyard Bidder Chuck, he's got a great channel. He's kind of a chill, laid-back kind of dude. He finds a lot of the older antique-y type stuff in rural Wisconsin. And him and I both don't have a lot of thrifting in our rural areas, but we make it work. If you guys are just looking for a cool dude with a good attitude and fun content, I'll link his channel below and you guys can check it out. I had a couple interesting things happen. I'm not sure if you guys remember, but several videos back I sold a 4-pack of Nesquik cups. Well, with the whole USPS debacle, they got totally lost. And after several weeks of them not showing up, the buyer messaged me and was very polite and just asked, what should she do? So I asked if she could just wait another week and then file a case. And she said that would be fine. Well, about a week passed and I messaged her and asked her to start a case because I wasn't sure if they were going to show up. So the case just closed a few days ago and she got the refund. Well, yesterday they finally showed up and she messaged me and said, I want to make sure that you get paid for this. So I just set up a listing and she went ahead and paid for them, and so I got my money. That's great. And actually I've had really good luck with that. I've had that happen quite a few times. I really feel like most eBay buyers are good people. Yeah, sure, you get some trash every now and again, but most of them are pretty good people, just average people that like to buy stuff online. And this just happened to be one of them, a good person. And then something else interesting happened. If you guys watched earlier in this video, I had a gentleman contact me and he wanted to return that light gun and video game. The frustrating thing is he opened the return without contacting me first. I really don't like when they do that because a lot of times the problems can be resolved with just simple communication. But that's not what happened this time. So he opened up a return and I basically just sent him a message and I was asking him, what type of television do you have? I told him in the message that if you're using a newer television, I basically just told him you won't be able to use that gun on a newer television. You have to have an old television from the 80s or 90s. And I didn't get any kind of response, but this afternoon he sent me a message telling me that by happy coincidence, he happened to have a old TV in his basement and he pulled it out, hooked it up, and it all worked fine, so he canceled the return. And I was very relieved because it was going to cost me 2 shipping charges. To and from. I'm always happy when there's a happy ending. Anyway, guys, I think I'm going to go get a few more things done. I got to take my dad to get his truck tomorrow, and I'll probably go thrifting after that. And hopefully we find some more great stuff like we found today. I thought today was a fantastic day. But anywho, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Please feel free to comment, like if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you already haven't. Thanks a lot, guys.